What's the name of the other song again? The first one.
Quantum and Fula.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to ShowBiz Movement. I'm happy to be back because it's been a while. Well, your favorite show is back. I'm your host, Bobo Tue. So, it's no doubt, today's interview has been going viral on social media. As we all know, if you're following my page on Facebook, Instagram, you've seen the flyers, you've seen the poster on my WhatsApp status and everything. So my guest for today is a special guy from Sierra Leone. That's no one but Sierra Leone exceptional Fula B in the building today with me at the studio. Fula B, good afternoon and welcome to ShowBiz Movement. Or good evening, what can I say?
Yeah, good evening. Thank you for having me, Mr. Boba.
It's my pleasure to have you today because I guess the interview has been trending online. Like, people have been asking me, calling me, oh, you interview Fula B and everything. So finally the day is here, the 20th of October, and we're live on Heritage TV today. So how you feeling right now, my brother?
Well, I'm happy at least we are still alive and the show is going on, and I'm happy to be in Heritage TV for this interview.
Oh, thank you. Are you excited? Get ready.
Of course, I'm always excited. Especially in terms of interview, I'm always excited.
Okay, well, as you all know, you've been watching, you're my biggest fan as well. You've been following my show and everything. So finally, you're here today, and you're here to talk about your single that is out, Fula, and the video is out. Exceptional, thank you. The video is looks very nice, and I want to say I'm impressed with the video anyway. And you're here to talk about your music journey as well. So your fans are ready, they're ready to listen to you. So let's go. So my first question I always ask my artists, any artists that come to this platform is regarding your career, in as much as selling your career, and you're talking about the music industry wherever you come from and worldwide. So that's what this interview is about. The interview is not about me, it's about you. So get ready.
Yeah.
So now, I want to ask you, Fula B, what gets Fula B into music?
Well, it's a long story, but I'm going to cut it short.
Yeah, exactly.
And first of all, I wasn't prepared to be a musician, actually. I'm a dramatist. I'm an actor.
Oh, really?
I'm a member of Tabule Theatre, which is the oldest theatre group in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
And after that, like, I decided to have my own language, which is the Fula.
Yeah.
We decided to open a theatre group, and we act in Fula, which is the first one in Sierra Leone in those days.
Yeah.
So, like, from there, I have a friend and two friends, and Manzo and Sibold. They are my close friend.
Yeah.
I used to be with them together when they started doing my woman's album.
Yeah.
So at one time we went to the studio, and Manzo and Sibold say, "See, you know, man, why can't you do something in Fula?" I said, "Oh, I see, that's gonna be big trouble." Because at that time there was no Fula musician in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
So I sit down, I think over and think, they say, "Man, forget it, we're gonna start something." So like they started doing some writing. Then I said, "Okay, let's do it." So there comes Mariama, the Birth of Mariama, my first album. So that's how it started. It is difficult journey, because like when that song came outside, people never knew me, because I used to mime before by using somebody else's name, which is a musician in Guinea named Amadou Fula. That's how. So like people knows me more about Amadou Fula instead of Fula B. So like I sit down, I say, you know what, I'm tired of taking somebody's name. Let me create my own name, you know. So like, because of I love my own tribe, which is the Fula, so I decided to put the Fula, then B, which is my own initial. So I just put B, the flying B, you know. So I just put that one as Fula B.
Wow.
So that's how my name comes about, and that's how my music journey started.
Wow, that is very interesting. That's why it's good to watch ShowBiz Movement, my people. You see, when your favorite artist sit on this sofa, they tell you about their life and where they start, and now look where it is, Fula B, you know. And that is a very interesting story, I must say, because I can still remember Manzo Abek Sibold back in Sierra Leone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you bring in that story onto like on my show today, talking about your journey and everything, I think is quite interesting. Your fans are there, they're watching. I think some of them know about this, but some of them don't even know about it.
No, of course.
So that's why I create this show, is an opportunity for you to come and sit down and talk to your fans about your own personal journey and how you get into the music. So since then, you never stop.
Well, since then I never stopped, and I went on. Well, I have a lot of tussle between my own families and other people in the tribe, the Fula tribe. As we as Fulas, we believe in reading the Arabic or this that, follow those trends, this that. But I believe in this world, God created everybody with their own destiny.
It's true.
So you don't have to change me because of your own belief. You pray, I pray. God created all of us. If God didn't want me being a musician, He should have destroyed me a long time ago.
It's true.
So like I follow my dream. Since that time, like the reason why like my dad accepted me was like there was a scenario came in, and I had an interview in BBC that was Bush House, London. So some people started coming to my dad. Oh, it's your son. It's your son being interviewed in BBC. In Africa, when you've been interviewing a BBC is a big thing. So I did that interview. Then my dad came in, who was like, oh. Then he started smiling. So I know that I have gained ground, So since that time, I started moving. So like, I've been the first Fula musician in Sierra Leone. Like, I take it as a pride, because it's a sacrifice. Now we have lots of Fula musicians here.
Yeah, it's true.
Although some of them are not singing in Fula, sometimes they just come in. But like for me, I purely sing in Fula.
Yeah. Because that's follow my next question. Why did you? Because it's quite interesting. I'm from Sierra Leone, and I know Fula is. I can't say it's the biggest tribe in Sierra Leone. It's not the biggest tribe, but it's one. I can say, if you can name 5, I can call Fula.
I think it's the largest ethnic group.
Group in Sierra Leone. Really?
Yeah.
Really? I never know. I thought it's Mende or...
No, it's the third largest.
It's the third. Okay, it's the third. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So I'm guessing like people expecting you, as you said, people expect you to sing in Creole or in English. Do you understand? Some people are saying, Fula, as you said, what makes you really take that path when it comes to music? What really inspired you to go to that path? Because people are looking at Fula as a Muslim, as you said, Muslim, pray and everything, holy, and what really motivated you to go to take that path, saying, I'm going to be a Fula musician?
Well, let me say, as I always say, I'm a proud Fulani person. I love my tribe. I love my language. You understand? If someone can sit down and watch an Indian movie, imagine, you watch an Indian movie, and you're not an Indian, you're enjoying it. Why can't I sing my own language, which I believe most of you will understand? And so I decided to go purely on Fula, because I look the whole country, people think like we are not meant for that. I want to tell people that no, we can do something. When we say we want to do something, we do it for good.
It's true.
So like the reason why I went to do Fula music, like as I say, we started Fula concert in Fula language. So I diverted it. I said, let me be also the first person to do something in Fula. So I just continue. I have to travel to Guinea, just to improve some of my dialect, because to be honest, when I was in Sierra Leone, I normally don't speak Fula because I grew up with a lot of other tribes, so it's hardly for me to speak Fula.
I got you.
So I went to Guinea. I started acting concert with one of their theater, the main Fula theater group, Leurigere, they call them. So I did some concert, and later I came back in Sierra Leone. So like I started continuing my music.
You were in first.
Yeah.
well, viewers at home, that's the thing about showbiz movement. It's like I want to say thank you all for watching this show, because this show has been trending. I know it's a pandemic going on right now all over the world, but guess what? We never stop. I'm going to try to bring you the best as I always do. But today I am with a very interesting guest in the house. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And Fula, I hope you guys are feeling well. I hope you're enjoying the show as well here with me at the studio.
Definitely.
Now, it's very interesting because, you know, like, most artists I've interviewed few Yoruba and Nigerian artists that can't, but when it comes to Sierra Leone, all the artists I've interviewed when it comes to Sierra Leone, they're all Creole, English, music and everything. So for me to have you as a different Sierra Leonean but singing your dialect language, it's kind of like interesting, because we Sierra Leone, I'm not gonna lie to you, most Sierra Leoneans, Creole and English, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of us can't really relate to when it comes to tribe, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, to be honest, these are some of the problems is affecting us. We don't want people to know our own languages or our own tribe. We are not proud of our culture. Because we always follow what other people do instead of using our own culture. Because I remember in those days when we started doing music in Sierra Leone, music was very good. It was very interesting. Because we have this Bembeski type of music.
Got this.
You know, we diverted all those attention into the Western world style of music, which is bad.
That's true.
Everybody want to trend, but I believe Afrobeat is very good. If we do those Bembeski, you know, that's why I respect this guy, Jan Kanabi, you know, because may his soul rest in peace. He sing his own native language.
Steady Bongo as well.
Steady Bongo also do the same thing, you know.
True, yeah.
So if we follow those trends and we have our own local instrument and being mixed within the nowadays instrument, it's gonna be nice for us. People are gonna listen to us, but we don't do that.
For real though, for real.
We don't do that. We don't even to sing in our own language. You find it very difficult.
It's true. Yeah, because I think you're right, Flabi. You see, this is. I'm kind of, when you bring out, I'm gonna bring likes of foreign artists like Normali and what's his name again? They sing in Yoruba, typical Yoruba. But guess what? People are dancing to it. You know what I mean? Olamide. Olamide, I've never listened to his song that is sing in English, but he's one of the biggest artists in Nigeria. If not, he's one of the biggest artists. Everybody's wanting to do a music with him. So I basically understand what you're saying. It's not just you singing English. We all English is not our language. We all know that. We learn it. But you got your mother's tongue that you can speak and you can find it very easy to sing. Remember, like that when we was growing up, like them Congolese music that we used to listen to. We don't even understand what they're saying. Like, but guess what? When they play, you be jumping. Yeah, but guess what? You can. And it gets to the point you're even singing the language.
You don't even know what you're singing about. You don't even know what you're singing about.
Yeah. So what you're saying right now here, I think is for most Sierra Leoneans to learn as well, not just Sierra Leoneans, people all over the world to watching you, like you're proud of your language, you're proud of where you come from, you're proud of your dialect, you're telling people you can sing in the dialect and still doing great. And that's what you're doing. Yeah. So that is quite impressive, because some people think, oh, if I sing in local, nobody can listen to it. Do you know what I mean?
And most of people, I have lots of people who have confronted me, asking me, why are you singing in Fula? I said, come on, guy, are you okay or are you not? Yeah. Even to promote my music, lots of people don't promote my music because I sing in Fula. But I don't care.
Wow, it's very interesting.
No, trust me, with our own Sierra Leonean community, most of them don't promote my music because I sing in Fula. But they prefer promoting other people.
Wow.
But I'm not just saying it because of that. If you don't want to play my music, that's up to you. It's your own decision. But there is somebody else who can play my music. What they will tell me, go to Guinea, go and play your music there. You're a foreigner.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn, that is deep. Well, now you're here, you're doing great, and your music is going viral, so they're the losers, not you. Because at the end of the
I'm not losing. Music brought me into this country.
See, so I can't talk much about it anyway. You know how far the musical journey have taken you to where you are right now. So viewers at home watching, Fula is here today. He's trying to show not just to Sierra Leoneans, to all over the world, that you can still sing in a dialect and go viral, and that's what he has shown. He's got a new song out, but we're not gonna play the song right now because we're gonna keep that. As you say, we always keep save the best for the last. So, but we're gonna play one of his old songs that he's done, and he's got an album. That album is working on right now. It's gonna come out. I'm gonna ask him about it because he's got an EP that he just released on that album. But in the meantime, I'm gonna drop one of his songs. What's the song called again?
Ko'antum.
Ko'antum. What that means, Fula?
Ko'antum means only you.
Only you, damn. So
yeah.
So viewers at home watching, we're gonna drop one of his not his recent, one of his old song called Ko'antum. It means only you.
Only you.
Only you. Okay, my selector, can you just play Ko'antum please by Fula? Thank you.
Yeah. Doing deals with John Galley. Shit is pure, you can't cut it. Baby, I be looking at the damn body. Come over, forget all the dead bodies. No stress, no pain, new hobbies. The summer fruit, blueberries. The dreams come true, true stories. Make your dreams come true, true stories. The game chose me, I keep dotting. Here's the car, baby, go shopping. Dirty folks, dirty man. That's what I thought. Mimi Fima, mi yamata mi yarata, umvoko Fima. I wanna hold you, don't wanna let you go. Mimi antum mimi fala, mimi antum mimi yidi, antum mi yidi. Busy body, all listing them. Kergo bring all listing them. Awadu mimi bulla, awadu mimi ana. What they gonna welti, what they gonna jala. Me say Congo sade, all listing them. All of them, bad at them, all listing them. See them, busy body, all listing them. Yeri, Kergo bring all listing them. So we say, see me.
Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed that music by Fula B. I think I like the video anyway. Anything you do is just, I don't know, are you kicking it? It's just different. So I want you to tell viewers just a little bit about this video and the music on the song.
Well, Ko'antum is a love song. You know, sometimes when you are in a relationship, you always have this tussle between trust, not trusting someone, you know. Actually, the women have this trust issue about their relationship. Yeah. They always love someone who lied to them instead of someone who telling them the truth.
That is true.
And when you tell them the truth, they will never believe you. So these are some of the issues. So this is a storyline where I wrote about, like, I'm telling her, you are the only one despite what you are thinking. Don't listen to what people they say. because like there is a word that is a kumbusade.
Yeah, it's true.
Them busybody,
Yeah, them
you know.
kumbusade,
So these are
understand,
some of the things that spoil relationship. Relationship. If I had a problem with you, you talk to me.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm the one who have problem with you. You understand?
Yeah.
But if you decided to go and tell the next person, you don't know the issue of that person. Maybe he or she is jealous about your own relationship.
Yeah, for real.
So it's gonna destroy your own relationship instead of helping you how to make your relationship. So the best way you can make a relationship is between you and the person who have the conflict.
It's calm. Yeah, that's true. Though. You're right.
So that's the relationship. That's love. So like I'm telling her, you are the only one I have. Forget about listening to what people there. I have my, because like women, when you have a phone, somebody call you. Who is calling you? Why is she calling you? You know, these things, it's because they lack their confidence, you know, lack of trust. Although they call it like it's a love, but like trust me, sometimes you destroy your own love. It's just believe and you trust the person.
It's true though, you're right.
My dad used to say, like, when you have a relationship, especially like a woman, if your man is going out for a walk, just say, may God go with you. He will always come back to you.
Of course, yeah.
So instead of, yes, go no, just go.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Always causing problem. That's why sometimes you see some men, when they are, you know that when they go home, it's problem. They prefer staying in the bar or the clubs until late, then they go and sleep.
It's true. You're right. Which is not healthy.
It's not healthy.
Relationship.
It's not.
You're right. So now, okay, viewers, thank you very much. I just wanted to you guys to understand exactly what the music is all about. So, and I guess he made it clear it's about trust. And if you got a man, you got a woman, make sure you trust them and believe in a relationship that will make it work. Okay, that's cool. So, Fula, let's go back to you. You are despite you sing in Fula, but you're still a Sierra Leone artist, and your voice is very important. So at the moment, this question, any Sierra Leone artists that go on this platform, I always ask them this question when it comes to entertainment. So how do you think, what do you feel like, how the Sierra Leone music is doing right now when it comes to the Afrobeat race, especially in the UK, when it comes to the Sierra Leone DJs and the way they're putting Sierra Leone music compared to another different languages, another different nation. So what do you think about that?
Well, before I start from here, let me start from back home, because like I know the history. Let me say it start from home.
Yes.
You know, because some of all of us have problem.
Yeah.
The musician, the DJ, the show promoters, the radio station, all of us have problem. You know why I say that? Okay, before, when I remember those days when an album come outside, well, let me say in terms of releasing an EP launching, you see all the DJs will rush to CSA to have a copy of that song. They will play it. That's why I always respect one person in Sierra Leone, DJ Biz. May God bless him.
Okay.
You know why I say that? DJ Biz, I have never known DJ Biz in my life. He took my song and he made me Fula B during the Nightline program. It's like it's a signature tune. He played his song over and over. So I always grateful to him.
That's good.
I didn't give him, he didn't eat one of my money. He didn't eat nothing from my money. And some of the other problems we face in the radio station, like you go and pay a radio station to promote your song. They will never play that song to how your promotion is supposed to be. They, like the DJs, they prefer promoting other musicians, playing other country song than what you are paid for to be promoted.
It's true. For real.
So, mind you, if you have a radio station, if you are not paying your DJ properly, what do you think the DJ will do? The DJ will meet the artist. Say, if you want your song to play, give me money instead of paying the radio station. And there you find out that the radio station is not making money.
It's true.
If there is a good structure, you know, a good structure in the management of Sierra Leone music, like actually like in terms of promoting songs, because in the Western world here, when you need your song to be played or to be, you have to pay. They promote your song.
Yeah.
You don't need to go and fight. Your management have to just go and pay. They do everything for you. But Sierra Leone, you can count there. Musicians don't have management. They don't have a team. Everybody wants to be an individual. And most of the managers who came in also who want to manage some people, they rip the artists off because there is no complete arrangement.
You see, I want to stop you on that. You know, that is one important point you just mentioned when it comes to management. So why that is always happening? Because I've interviewed Sierra Leone artists here. They just bring up the same thing that you just mentioned. Compared to managers come to you when it comes to reality, they just want to rip from you and they disappear. They keep saying the same thing. So what really causes that?
The thing is, it's lack of proper management. People don't know the business. Boba, if I want to buy this TV, I know this TV is gonna cost me a lot of money, and I want to buy it for me and you. It's gonna be an agreement between me and you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Boba, you know what? Give me 50%. I will give you 50% to buy this TV. Now, for instance, there is. Let me say, okay, you want to manage me. You understand? Your own business is how you can sell me to the public.
Yeah.
I don't have to go and sell myself. You know, you have to profile me. You know that I'm marketable. I need to do, make sure I have good lyrics, good writing skills, good music. Make sure you as a manager, you go to the studio, you pay for the studio. You know, if I want to do an interview, you make the arrangement for me. You know, okay, in terms of percentages, you have a crew. You have to pay everybody. You understand? They are working for you.
Yeah.
So if we have a show that we're supposed to have 100% of the money, you have your percentages, I have my percentages, this have a percentages. Where some of the problems come, they'll say, the show dry or then thief for ticket. Or like they steal our tickets. I just say it.
No, it's fine, it's good, yeah,
so like they steal our money or this, and that's why we don't have this. Yeah. Because there is no trust. There is lack of management. You watch the video have a whole crew.
Yeah.
He's paying each and everyone. Everyone have their own responsibility. We don't have a PR who's supposed to be publicizing some of your team. Even most of the people, like they say they are bloggers in Sierra Leone. Watch how many followers they have.
So they
don't even have 1,000 or 100. You said I'm a blogger. What make you a blogger? And some of the other issue, we don't take our career professionalism. We like cheap popularity. These are some of our issues that is affecting us.
But you see, these things they've been happening not today, Fula, because you know, I'm not gonna say I know a lot about Sierra Leone entertainment. I think I know I've interviewed artists that lived here that come from Sierra Leone as well to perform in the UK, and the same question I'm asking them, and they're giving me the same answer you're giving me here sitting down here.
Let me. I learned something when I went to Guinea, Conakry. They have something that's why their music is successful. They have a union, you know, CDS. Whosoever as a musician want to release, or you always like pay a contribution. Like we have this artist union.
Yeah.
You understand? Artist union should not be managed by artists. They're supposed to have like a how can I call a parastate how can I say like independent body. You understand?
Yeah.
To manage the affairs of the artist. You understand?
Yeah.
Like they have this series. You understand? You come, you say you have this your album. They will go and censor your album. This that you want to put. You pay an amount of money. They give you that tag, CDS tag. These people who you pay to, they also have their own responsibility to go right round to check if people don't have that CDS in their cassette or their CD. Those who are selling, because they're fighting against piracy. You know, so you find out that if you want to release, you have to have that tag. So when you have a tag, it's going to help protect your music. But Sierra Leone, the piracy have so rampant that anyone can just do this and collect. Okay, give me one of your song. I take one of this song, one song, put it together, and sell it, and he will be the one who is be profiting, and you don't have nothing. You as the artist, you are just there as a cheap popularity.
Oh man,
There is a lot of things we're supposed to do in Sierra Leone. We need a good structure. We need to sit down with the DJs, the musicians, the show promoters. Stop blaming each and every one. Let's find a solution. But every time we're just blaming each other.
I want to say something. You know, was it? I can't remember. It was last year or early last year. I get 3 DJs here and 4 musicians here. It'll be on Heritage Live discussing about this same issue about how to structuralize Sierra Leone music. Because if I tend to say I'm a presenter, I'm not an artist, I'm not a DJ, I'm not an artist, I'm not I don't at the moment I can try to push Sierra Leone music my own way. That's the only way I can do, but I can't get into the between DJs and artists. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So I tend to bring them together and ask them the same question you're asking: what is the way forward for Sierra Leone music, especially when it comes to UK? Because we've seen Ghana, they're growing, Nigeria, in fact, they're exceptional. Even South Africa, they're coming back because they was there, and they're coming back hard. You're talking about Uganda, they're doing, but why not Sierra Leone? This is what because I'm asking. Because as for me, I'm all over. I goes to various places. I goes to Nigeria, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Uganda clubs. I go everywhere. I've seen the way their music is trending. You go to Uganda pub now, you see them playing not even a language that you can understand, typical Uganda music. You go to a Nigerian club, you see them listen. When they play, they talk Yoruba. If it's Yoruba, they play Yoruba music, proper Yoruba music. And guess what? People dance to it. You go to them South Africa, look at this new song they just released, Jerusalem. It's all over the place. Nobody knows what they're saying. Up till now, if I tell you, nobody knows what they're saying, but guess what? The song is trending. So why can't we get on? What's stopping us to get to that standard? That's what I want to know. It's not about language, because I don't count language is nothing when it comes to music.
I think the only way we have to do, like, we have to leave this ego behind. Like, we have to say, oh, it's just for me. It has to be for us, not for me. Because you see here, even if we have Sierra Leone independent, people decided to make their own shows for themselves instead of coming together and make a whole big show. They started doing a carnival in Borges Park. You remember?
Yeah, I remember.
That was a trend.
Yeah, it's
that one should have been one of the best.
Yeah.
But God knows what goes on. Everything just collapsed and everything and just disappeared. The thing we have to do as individual, or if we want to promote our culture, our music, our country, we have to come together, musician, DJ, or promoters, this, that. Let's sit down and find a solution to the problem, because there is already a problem. We just need to find a solution. Like the reason why we formed this artist union in UK here, these are some of the things we want to tackle. We want to bring everybody together. Whether you're a big artist or a small artist or underground artist, we want to bring everybody. You know, we are growing up. So we have to encourage those who are coming out. I might be a musician, maybe my luck is not there, but there is somebody else whose luck is there. That doesn't mean I should not help her or help him.
It's true, you're right.
So these are some of the things. This is the reason we form like this artist union, because we want the DJs, the musicians, the show promoters. We want to bring everybody together. Let's be as a family. Find a way how we can promote our culture and music.
You know what? This topic is not gonna finish, because you know it's very. I'm gonna be honest. It's nice to talk about, because it's not just I don't only have Sierra Leone artists on this platform. I have different artists, but when they talk about their music journey in their country, it's interesting. Do you understand? And they come here, the people embrace them. So sometimes anytime I interview a Sierra Leone artist, I would like to get their view on how the music is doing and how the entertainment industry is going. But like you started when, I remember, if you're talking about Manzo Abexibo, that was a long time ago, and you're here, and I think you know more. So all these things, some of the things you're telling me, trust me, I don't know them. So for you to telling me there, so I learned today again. You understand? So which is good. That's why I love this show, because it's a platform for you to talk to the people that can't hear your voice. It's not all the time you're gonna go live saying but not everybody can look at your live. But when you're on the state television, you get to understand that people are watching you. You get to understand that this interview is gonna be there forever. It's not gonna go nowhere. You're gonna be watching it on YouTube. You're gonna be like, oh, I remember when I was there. This is what we discussed about. So all these words, they're not gonna stay here. They're gonna go. They're moving. As you're talking right now, the words are going. People are gonna call you. Say, oh, Fula, what you say there is right. What you say there is wrong. But you know what? That's what the interview is all about.
Yeah.
You see. Yeah. So we're not gonna keep debating. The time is going. Let's go. The interview is all about you today. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about you now. Before we drop Fula. So what are we expecting from Fula? Because we know the song is out. What else are you working on, and what do you want to say to your fans right now?
Well, I had a lot of video. I have a lot of videos coming out. You know, I'm on the verge of the reason I want to change my own trend of music. If I want to spend on a music video, I make sure I work for my money and I spend on it.
Yeah. Because
some of the problem that people are saying that we don't have quality video. This production was made from a Sierra Leonean, Richard. He is very good. And he is one of the only Sierra Leonean, I would say, who is a videographer I've worked with that is honest. He's not looking for the money. He's even looking for his own name.
That's good.
Because some people will only look for the money. You give them money, then they don't do your work.
Yeah, it's true.
You know? They don't realize that if you have a bad production, it's not only the artist going to have a bad name. Even you, the one who is producing, is going to have the same thing.
Yeah,
it's just like Heritage TV. You see a quality TV station.
Yeah.
If the production is not good, they're going to blame Heritage TV.
It's true.
But the production is good.
Yeah.
The person spent his own money to have something like that.
Yeah.
So the way the guy is taking his time, if I told you this video have taken 2 years in the making.
Wow.
Because we have a patient. It's not easy. And especially if you are not under a management, you don't have somebody who is managing you. Yeah. So you have to spend all those your money you're working.
Yeah,
you know, money, it's just out of love because I'm not having the money now. Yeah. It's just like I'm investing.
It's true.
I'm just investing at the moment.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of video coming outside. I have a lot of surprise for people. Maybe this one is just nothing. The one that is coming is gonna be bigger than this.
The banger coming. You know, I like that when the artists believe in what they bring in next. I like that because it makes your fans become they're eager. They want to see what's coming. You know what I mean? So then the next question I want to ask you is about challenges in the musical industry, not just Sierra Leone music and the way how do you think about the way the music is going on now? What kind of space you think your music will have for the marketing? Because there is a lot of people out there doing their own music in a different level, and you took different levels. So what are the challenges you're facing right now to push that Fula music onto the top?
Well, it's not easy, but by the way I'm seeing how the world is going now, you see more Fula people coming outside. You watch in Africa right now, let me say, majority in West Africa. Mm-hmm. The political scenarios is changing.
Yeah.
You know, in Sierra Leone, for the first time, we have a vice president.
It's Fula, yes.
It's a Fula. Yeah. And before, we have who is the Chief Justice was a Fula.
Yeah.
You know, who is the majority leader in Sierra Leone is a Fula. You go to Senegal, the president is a Fula. You go to Nigeria, is a Fula. Yeah. You go to Gambia, is a Fula. You go to Guinea-Bissau, is a Fula. Yeah. So you find out our culture is changing. People are started accepting our culture. You know, it's not easy to say, how can I say? The challenges is very hard. It's very difficult. But there is one thing we have in Fula, a saying we say, "Kowakilagol." That means you go tower or how can I say? Never say never die.
Never die. Never stop.
He never stop. There is one guy who was running in Sierra Leone, long distance running. They call him Pasadai. He's a Fula guy. That means Kowakilagol. Pasadai. So we are this type of people we believe in when we when we want something, we go for it. It's not easy. You're gonna have hurdles. Like I say, I have a lot of threats or a lot of things or a lot of negativity out of my own there. But I love what I'm doing. I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for my people. That's it.
That's it. Thank you. I think that's the right one. So viewers at home, I hope you start tightening up your belt. And we're gonna drop the brand new single by the man himself, Fula, and the video just come our way last week.
And last week.
Last week. So now, ladies and gentlemen, tighten your belt. We're gonna drop Pull Up by Fula, the man himself. My selector, can you drop Pull Up, please? Thank you very much.
Pullo barkinado sa inni gandal anoddai pullo sa inni lamu anoddai sillu siandi anka pullo kellu jude made kogonga siandi anka pullo tolu jude made kogonga kellu jude made kogonga kellu jude made kogonga siko auto men dogi nai siko jawdi men jogi siko chudi men dannai min komi pullo barkinado menengi men duwana menengi men barkina ko alla tum walli men ko alla tum okki men enengi den duwana enengi den barkina ko alla tum wallata ko alla tum okkata ena pullo babam pullo kogonga yudi anin ko futa jallo mino eti sianka pullo kelu jude made kogonga sianka pullo tolu jude made kogonga kelu jude made kogonga kelu jude made kogonga basinyi ye mimi mara mi mara mi hajaka mino weltani full pepita mino weltani full belabe mino weltani full befuta Gambia se
need people to always proud of their language and tribe, because that's the most important thing. If you forget your tribe, your language, then forget it.
It's true.
Forget it.
For real though. I'm safe. So okay, that's now this is the part where you're gonna sell yourself and what advice you wanna give to young artists coming up, especially artists that wanna take your footstep, continue with the Fula trend. And what you want to say to your fans out there watching you right now? Anybody you want to say thanks to, and how appreciate you, how they've been supporting your music journey, and this is the time, the field is yours.
Well,
that's the camera.
Well, first of all, I would say I praise Allah, who is the Most High, and I want to say thanks. At least we are still alive, and I would say like it's heart-rending for those people who have lost their life during this COVID-19 incident. May God find a solution for us and solve this problem for us. And it's not easy because, especially as musicians, we are not making it up at this moment. Everything is locked down. And I would say I have a lot of things cooking out at the moment. But the only way you can know much more about me, either you go to my YouTube channel or you go to my website www.fulab.com, or you go direct to my channel, just Fulab, or you follow me on Instagram or Facebook. And I would like to say thanks to the Sierra Leone Artists Union in UK for most of the support they have done to me. You know, we are families, you know, we're gonna make things nice. And all the DJs and show promoters. And to you, the man himself, JT, God bless you, because you called me and I wasn't expecting a call. You just called me. These are some of the things we want. You know, do your own beats to support your own music and Sierra music. And I will say thanks to the man who is behind the camera, Mr. Thomas, Heritage TV, and also let me say thanks to my own video producer Richard Conte. He's doing a great job, and may God bless him. And also to all the DJ and DJ Bass and my former manager, Mr. Vandi Suna. God bless you. To all my fans here, respect now. Keep on following me.
Oh, thank you very much. That's the message from the man himself, Fula B. The thing I always tend to talk to this is the favorite part of my show, because these are the time people want to hear your voice. I know you can, if you sit down here to call names, you'll be here till morning. So that's the old message from the man himself, Fula B. So continue to watch Showbiz Movement every Tuesday live on Heritage TV, and you get to hear more about your artist and their part that you don't know about them. Just like Fula B, the interview is available on Facebook. It's available on his page, on my page and Heritage page, so you can watch it full later when you finish work, or later when you finish what you're doing. So keep following the page. The Instagram is showbiz_movement. The Facebook is Absti, that's my Facebook. And of course, the Heritage Multimedia, which is Facebook. You can follow us there live and talk about, you can get to hear not just about Sierra Leone artists, Africa, all artists, all the artists all over Africa that come to Heritage TV. You can get to hear about them. And not just that, we broadcast a lot of things, not just music, political, we've got a lot of shows, different types of shows, all that. You can contact Heritage TV for that. If you want to get your t-shirt printed in your name, gonna get your design, you want to get your cup printed, you want to get your wedding, contact Heritage TV as well. We can do that for you. You want to advertise your product as well, Heritage TV can do that for you as well. So we're not just here to interview artists, we do a lot of TV things that make the day-to-day move forward. We know we are going through a pandemic right now, but despite that, we are trying hard to make things entertain people at home as well, who are at work, or wherever you are. We're trying to bring entertainment closer to you. So stay tuned, stay low, keep watching Heritage TV. As I'm your host, Bubo JT, next week I'll be here again live with another artist, talk about their journey. So for me and my beautiful guest Fula B, we're gonna say bye for now and see you next week. Bye.
Heritage TV. La, 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 la. Heritage TV.
Everybody in London, have you heard that Heritage Television has come up with something new? All your functions and celebrations can now be multi-camera live stream that was only reserved for the rich and famous. Having a function in London can be viewed clean and clear immediately from any part of the world. Trust Heritage TV to give you a better reach. Heritage Television also does photography that will make you the envy of all your friends and family. Heritage Television is the best. All your functions like birthdays, funerals, weddings, church anniversaries or harvest. Heritage Television is the master. We are in the heart of London with an ultra-modern equipped studio. You can call us on 020-800-46100 or email us info@heritagetv.co.uk or mobile 0734 1234 560. Heritage Television will do you proud.